皆さんこんにちは、さゆりです。今日はゲストということで私のパートナーを呼びました。今回の動画では国際恋愛について彼がどう思っているのか、男性目線で彼の意見を聞いていきたいなと思います。早速私から質問します。Now we are actually married. Has anything turned out difficulty from what you imagined?
Differently?
Yeah, differently.
I don't think so, but I had few expectations. I didn't expect anything crazy, so I haven't been surprised.
Okay, so it's just anything? Nothing?
Anything turned out differently than what I imagined?
Yeah.
Immigration's harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. How about, not marriage? How about international relationship? Is it different from dating with American girl and Japanese?
Yeah, it's different, but it's not differently than I imagined.
But how? What's the difference?
Well, it would depend, just for Japan or just for...
Japanese girl?
I don't know many Japanese girls. That's a trick question. I don't know.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Between a Japanese girl and an American girl?
Yeah.
There's too many differences between one Japanese girl, one different Japanese girl, very different. Generally speaking, it's less of a girl thing, but more of a culture thing. There's less materialism in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Everyone needs the newest everything in America, and I think it's stupid. So...
Okay.
Japan doesn't have that, so the women don't tend to have that.
Yeah, but some women likes brand or material things, so it depends on people, I think.
Yeah, it depends on the person. That's all I can say. Depends on the person.
Okay. What do you think are the best things about being in an international relationship, international marriage?
I don't think there's too many benefits.
No.
It'd be easier if we were both Japanese or we were both American.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's very many pros. You could go the different culture and all that's the different food, but the reality is it's harder than doing a relationship with somebody who's in your same country, has your same background. It's more difficult.
Yeah, that's true. So, do you feel about something cultural difference between us?
It's a hard one because America's so big that there are cultural differences between states. America is not homogenous at all. So and being in a military background, I've interacted with a lot of people from different parts of the world all my life, so I don't recognize too many differences.
Divorce rate is really higher than, of course.
For international marriages? It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
It would depend on the people, but let's say you have two people who are normal and live in one place most of their life. If two people who didn't have that were trying to marry, someone's going to have to sacrifice, right? So if you're going to live together, it's either going to be in person A's country or person B's country or maybe a different country altogether, but somebody is going to be away from their family, right? Somebody is going to have to relearn probably a new language, right? Somebody is going to have to be at the mercy of the other person. Right? It's if we go to America, right, and I don't get you a car, I don't help you get a license, I don't help any of that stuff, you have no options, right? You'd be dependent on me. So there's a higher degree of trust required, right? And somebody's going to lose. When we go to America and you haven't seen your family for a year or 2 years, that might be harder for you.
Yeah. The last question, lastly, what do you think is the most important for making an international marriage work?
You're going to have to really want it.
Yeah.
It's more difficult, right? You shouldn't jump into a marriage or a relationship at all, ever. But if you're deciding, I'm going to marry this person, I'm going to spend my life with them, you have to know what you're signing up for, and you have to be okay with that, right? You have to really want it. If you want it to work, it's got to be something that makes sense. If you're not certain, then don't get married.
Okay. So, you are certain about that?
I'm always certain.
Okay. 私たちはアプリで出会ったんですね。で、日本でデーティングアプリを私もして彼もしてて、そこでマッチングして最初デートが始まってっていう感じだったんですけど、そのアプリをしたところからどうやって結婚に至ったのかみたいな、どうして結婚まで至ることができたのかっていうのをちょっと聞いてみたいと思います。We met through dating app, right?
Yeah.
And do you think why we could get married? Because many people want to get married and using dating app, but after dating few months or something, people break up, and especially international relationship, at some point people going to long distance, it's harder, I think. So why we could get married?
Dating apps are fine, but I think the problem with them sometimes is if you're going into a dating app because you don't care really who it is, you just need a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like I just want to date somebody, I think that's not a good setup for marriage, right? Because you're going to rush into things, like I don't care who it is, I just want to have a boyfriend, right? I want to go on dates. Not necessarily want to be with a particular person. That comes with maturity, which isn't an age thing, right? It's a lesson thing that somebody older may not understand. But if you join a dating app because you want to find anyone, you're not gonna probably find a person to marry. I think that's why it's 2-3 months and then they break up, because it's no longer new, and then they realize it doesn't work. Dating is a job interview. It's a job interview for the position of wife or husband. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Every relationship ends in one of two ways. You break up or you get married.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it. Those are the two ways it can end. It's a job interview. And as soon as you know that somebody isn't going to be your wife or your husband, it's time to start looking at how to break up in a good way. Because the deeper you go, you get physical, or you spend months together, the more pain there's going to be when you decide to leave, especially if you know already that they're not the right person for you. Every person you date gives you information. I like this, I don't like this. I didn't know I liked this, but now I dated that person, she did this, and I really liked it. Oh, I can't stand it when they do that, right? You're picking up experience, and you're figuring out what you want in your wife and in your husband. And the first step of that is like your parents, right? Everyone looks at their parents' relationship and says, how does that work? And do I want that same thing, or change it this way or change it that way? And then as you date, you get a better and better idea of all the things that you must have in a partner, all the things that you must not have in a partner, and then some like preferences, right? And so like when we dated, I already had dated many times, right? I knew what I needed and knew what I couldn't have, and then I have my like, oh, I would like it if like you played video games. Like that'd be cool if you played video games more. But it's not like, oh, if my wife doesn't play video games, I can't get married, right? And so, you get to the point where it's okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. All my must-haves are there. All my deal breakers, they're called, things I can't have, they're not there. I could marry this person, right? And then you have to make that decision. I'm long-winded. I'm talking too much.
No. So what was your requirements? What was your requirements?
Is this for the video, or you just want to know?
I just want to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just wants me to tell her she's pretty and smart again.
No.
It's been 2 days. She forgot.
No. Women want that every day, every single day. Okay. Yeah, that's it, I think. Any advice for someone who are in international relationship and who wants to get married with the guy?
This is for women?
Yeah.
You have to trust the guy. Do you? Because it's how do you know, right? Yeah. My advice is that if you want to know if the person really cares about you, don't force a test, but you should pay attention to what sacrifices they are making. Because if they're not sacrificing, they don't really care that much. right? It's hard because international relationship is so far that there's not a lot to see, right? Like I drove 7.5 hours to see you in Tokyo when we were still dating all the time.
Not all the time.
A couple times, yeah, like 5-6 times at least. 7.5 hours one way trip. Driving.
なので最終結論はその彼がどれだけあなたにやっぱり行動を示してくれているか、サクリファイス犠牲って言ってたんですけれども、例えばなんかあなたのためにどれだけあなたのことを思って時間を費やしたりとか行動してくれたりっていう、そのやっぱり行動を見るのが大切っていうことですね。はい。って感じで今回は国際恋愛、国際結婚についてちょっと彼に聞いてみました。あと他にも遠距離恋愛とあと不安型愛着スタイルについて彼に聞いてみたいと思うので、次回の動画もチェックしていただけると嬉しいです。最後まで見てくださって本当にありがとうございます。では次回の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。
じゃあね。